Hey, it's Sal Mascoli with IDO and Aperture, and I got my good buddy Eli Knight here again. All right, again with Aperture. So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about fighting over a gun. All right, he's going to have the gun. I'm going to need to defend against the gun. Somehow, during the course of our conflict, course of our contact, we got into a fight. All right, he drew that gun. All right, I want to try to intercept and get that gun before he gets it out. If he had it shoved in his pants, if he had it in a holster, wherever the case may be, to where he doesn't have to present it. If I'm stuck right here, I'm going to intercept as soon as I can. All right, from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something that's counterintuitive. I'm going to pull, instead of pushing the gun away from me, I'm going to pull the gun into me. The tighter I have the gun into me, all right, he can't, no matter what he does, he can't turn the gun to where that barrel is pointed at me. If we start having a tug of war right here, this barrel is not going to point at me at any time. One thing on safety, I want to make sure all my partner's all his fingers are down below here because I don't want to break his fingers. I'm going to then, again, do something counterintuitive. I'm going to hold the gun as tight to my chest as possible. From here, what I'm going to do, because I'm on this wall and I'm stuck, I'm going to smash my head into him as I turn. And I'm going to keep turning, because odds are he's going to be pulling on that gun and trying to get that gun back to him. So when he starts pulling on the gun, trying to get back to him, I'm just going to keep turning. Notice where's the gun pointed, and I'm keeping the gun and the muzzle level, so this way it never points back at me, it only points at him. From here, I'm going to rip back. If it was my gun, I'm going to tap rack. If it's not my gun and I still have my gun on me, I'm going to draw my gun, keep this one side, and tell him to get down on the ground. And one more time. I always put the gun down on the ground, so this way I'm never handing my bad guy back a gun. So, again, whatever reason we're in that fight, all of a sudden that gun gets presented as he starts pulling it out, because again, the context is important. I don't like to just have a gun pointed at me, it's a bad habit. So from here, I'm going to do something counterintuitive, pulling the gun as tight to my chest as possible, trapping the back of his hand against my chest. He's going to be trying to pull and push that gun one way or the other, and then as we're fighting over the gun, I'm just going to keep on driving my head and my body into him as I turn and rig that gun away. Again, if it's my gun, I'm going to tap rack. If it's not, I hold it off and pull my own gun.
Sal, if you let go, he's gonna punch you right in the face.
Okay, and guess what? I get punched in the face, but I still got a gun in my hand.
Yeah, okay.
So let's work that.
All right, can we freeze moments in time? I know you don't like.
I hate freezing moments in time, but we can. So here we go. Okay, there we go. Somehow the gun got here. All right, he starts getting ready to punch me. All right. Matter of fact, I almost broke my own rule. All right. So again, somehow I charge him. Okay, I'm gonna crash that gun. All right. From the crash of the gun. All right. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna you know what I'm gonna do for you guys, because I don't like freezing moments in time. Eli is gonna not punch me today, but he's gonna open slap me.
Okay.
Right? He's gonna open slap me.
You okay with this?
I'm okay with it.
He's okay with it because I'm okay with it. All right. Want to be tough, you got to do tough things, guys. All right. So right here, we're fighting over the gun. He's going to slap my face. Tap rack. And what the hell was the big deal about that? Get down on the ground now.
Okay. People say things.
People say things. It's okay. Say it. All right. Again, one more time. If you want to do it a little faster, we can do it a little faster. He goes, gets that. Whoa, tap rack and or draw. Now, everybody always says, well, what happens if you go the other way, Sal? Well, I'll tell you what happens if I went the other way. Let's just say, for whatever reason, slap him. And again, Eli's still allowed to slap me.
Okay.
All right, so, slap him. Okay, from here, all right, again, I'm going to do something counterintuitive. All right, I'm going to do something counterintuitive. I'm going to grab the gun. Now, a couple things. It's going to be hard for me to make a good turn right here, because I got what? I got the wall back behind me, and he starts shoving. If he starts pulling, doing something, the gun might come off, because he has what now? He might have leverage. So, off of this, I'm gonna still keep shoving. He might be punching, might be kicking. It's a fight. I'm gonna turn to the outside. And again, the gun never points at me. If the gun does go off that one time, the muzzle is not gonna be near me. All right? And again, it's counterintuitive. I'm trapping the gun as close and as tight to my chest as possible. Right, Eli, I don't know if you feel at any time you can get the gun back into battery, get it working on me.
How did that feel? I mean,
It's tight. There's not a lot of space. I mean, I don't have any wiggle room. So I mean, I have the decision to make. What's my priority? Do I want to like get this gun back away, or do I want to hit the guy? And I don't know what the priority is going to be. I mean, I think it'd be a little disingenuous to say, the guy's going to want to do this or the guy's going to want to do that. Some people I think are going to try to wail on you. Some people are going to be so fixated on that weapon that that's going to be their priority.
And a fight's a fight. A fight's a fight. So I'm not worrying. But again, if I reduce the amount of distance that he has to start doing attacks, it's going to keep me safer at the same time as giving me leverage. Because again, from here, this is tight as anything. If he's pulling and I'm buried into this gun, all right, this gun is going to go where he pulls me. All right? Because he wants to get the gun as close to him as possible too. Maybe just instinctually, I don't know. All right? If he starts seeing, wow, that's kind of working for this guy. All right? Now, if you look, I'm doing this on purpose. I've got Eli's hand trapped into my body as tight as I can. So this way he couldn't pull it off of me. I'm isolating only one joint. This one right here. I don't care about anything else. I'm isolating that one joint on that turn as I'm kind of raking, bringing my elbow. And again, this is a fine point of it. I'm really not even thinking about doing it when I do it, but it just happens. It's almost a byproduct of the technique. My hand rides right in there. And again, I keep that barrel level. If I start trying to lift or twist the barrel, he now has it start to point at me. Right? So I have to maintain a level turn, all right? Because if I don't maintain a level turn and he starts doing anything else, that gun is going to start pointing up at me.
Sal, thanks for showing us that, man. I really appreciate it. Doesn't look pretty.
It's not pretty because a fight ain't pretty, and a fight for your life is the least pretty thing. All right, nothing is as pretty as Eli Knight. All right, so one more time. All right, it's Sal Muscoli with IDO, Eli Knight, Knight Jiu-Jitsu, and we're both here for Aperture.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot.